Yo, 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 what up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Crazy rally yesterday. Jeez. Yeah. Do you need a thing in you? Give me a sec, guys. All right, boys, let's get it. All right. First thing first. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, I'm just waiting right now. Like, I don't know right now what I'm looking at, but so guys, not gonna lie. Like, what I'm looking for is these highs, bro. What the fuck? Why isn't Q just doing this bullshit right now? Facts.
It doesn't matter if it's successful or not. I'm in love with the trying. I'm in love with what nobody else is, which is the difficult, hard,
Let's get it.
confusing.
So hard time. Hard times. Hey yo. High time frames.
Because nobody else does. Everyone wants to win without trying.
I'm looking for these highs, guys. Not gonna lie, this is like my easy, quick fucking drop of the day. Like, I'm just willing to take this today.
People say I'm frustrated, I'm trying to make money and I can't make any. I say that's a you problem because you should love the trying.
These highs.
Specifically and exclusively.
So I'm waiting for a retracement to a 4-hour fair value gap and go higher. We're just rallying, so we're just gonna use a stepping stone, right? Like, no need to overcomplicate it, especially when we're all-time highs now. This is scary, not gonna lie, but
So you have to sit here and go, okay, I want to be an exceptional person, which means I have to think differently than the normies. This is very simple.
this is like a nice. This looks a nice rejection.
Itself literally means you think differently and act differently. So the magic to life is falling in love with trying because nobody else does. This is an exceptional mindset. But to fall
We haven't opened yet.
trying, you need to fall in love with the setback. You need to fall in love with the frustration. When you find yourself
Yesterday. This is what I need.
when you find yourself behind prison bars and you can't seem to find a way through, you need to enjoy that. Nobody else enjoys that. Only a winner, only an exceptional person says, I'm trying to launch this business and look at this huge problem I have. Isn't it exciting? Because if I solve this problem, I get to enjoy and show the karma of the universe. Now, I'm the kind of person who never gives up, and I know in the end, if I show the cosmos I never quit, I'll be rewarded.
Facts.
Action, reaction, cause and effect. That's the world we live in. Those are the most important things for you to understand. Cause and effect. If I train hard, I get stronger. Action, reaction, cause and effect. When things go wrong, my instant answer is good. Andrew, we have a big problem. Good. Great. I love problems. I love problems. No one can fix a problem like me. I have a phone book full of problem solvers. I am stubborn. I don't quit. I don't have a problem with motivation. I don't have a problem with dedication. I love problems. I'm gonna fix this problem. That's what I do best. And the reason problems are such a fantastic thing is because problems gatekeep success. So when someone says there's a huge problem here, you get to go, good. Behind that problem, there's definitely gold. Because everyone else, when they get
Avoiding
to the
it.
problem, they turn away. They get to the impassable mountain. They get to the Himalayas, and they turn around and they go back. We want to conquer Nepal. There's mountains in the way. How do you know it hasn't already been conquered? Because no one else would have crossed these mountains. I'm the only guy who will cross. That's why. Problems are showing you.
Nice rejection.
Problems are showing you where the success is. Problems are showing you where the exceptionalism is.
Cobus, yeah.
They're so fantastic. When you play a video game and you start running into enemies, you're heading in the wrong direction. Enemies are a problem to solve. That's how you know you're gonna win. When you're playing a video game and you have no enemies, you're not doing anything. When you run into enemies, in the right direction. The end final boss is this way because there's enemies in my way. Problems are great, and the difference between you and everyone else is that you don't care if you can solve the problem. You're not sitting there going, I really want to win, so how quickly and cheaply can I fix this problem? You're not sitting there going, I really don't want to lose, so how
I don't like this right now.
can I solve this problem?
I mean,
No,
whatever.
you're sitting there going, finally a chance for me to do what I do best, to do what I love most. Finally, something I can try, something I can focus my energy and effort on.
This is my easy draw, guys. Like, once the shit goes, I'm probably just gonna get off. Like, I don't see nothing.
I want to try, and now I have a problem, and everyone else has run away from the problem because they don't love trying, but I do. So now when I fix the problem, I get the goal. It is high.
What I'm looking for right now is like ICT. Like, oh, that's how ICT. Like, that should just made me so much like sense. It's weird. I'm just using Peter H from the 7 a.m. to the 9 a.m. Right? Like, he just says you gotta look at the bigger picture what it's doing pre-market. Right? It's not just, you know, it's not just happening. It's all calculated, manipulative. So right now, what I'm really just looking for is distribution lower. You could take that short. I'm not gonna take it. If I'm being honest. You could take that short and then short it to these lows. But if I'm being very honest, I'd rather just wait for some sort of manipulation lower. Take out sell stops, take out some people, and just go higher, and then obviously target my equal highs right there. But that's it. I don't think I'm even gonna bother taking short. Say too much of a bull, you know. You can't really tame it. So I mean, you could take it. Like I said, you could take that. Shit looks nice for display, especially if we clip below these opening tech in ideal scenario. That's the same, but we're not in an ideal scenario anymore, right? The market is gonna start fucking doing some weird shit now. We're heading to all-time highs again, and we've been before, so we know what to expect. So again, just rather wait. Nice rejection again. I mean, if I do take it, I'll probably take it in the other account. I'll probably take it in this account. But I'm definitely not taking my top side. Like, I'm good now. I'm good amount on the other ones. So I'd rather just wait. So like a nice displacement, nice closure. I want to form a Ferrari gap and get out of there. So I want to see this thingy, and then I might just center from this one. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. MNQ.
Gonna lose, but you're also gonna win. If you try every day, you're going to lose, but you're also going to win. Now losing is demotivating.
There we go.
Losing
I'm gonna wait here.
The wagey and the brokey, but losing doesn't demotivate the man who loves trying, because he's not in it to win and lose. He's in it to try. I dedicated all my time and I tried my very best to try and fix this problem. And guess what happened? What? Nothing. I lost. Did you make any money?
I'm gonna wait out of there.
Because it was fun to solve, and I learned things, and now I'm a better problem solver. I'm better at puzzles. I have new information, new code. I'm smarter now, and when I get to the next problem, I know things from before. I've learned my lesson, so I solved another problem even quicker than the first one.
True.
Now I learned new things, and I had a great time. I got to dedicate myself to a problem, and I fixed it, and then I became fucking rich. For life, I built generational fucking wealth while you sit at home broke. Because I'm the kind of guy, I don't get demotivated by a loss. I don't care. I will fight you again today. I don't care. I love to try. I love the war. I'm a trier. I'm a workhorse. I'm that dog that pulls the sled. I don't know where I'm going. I've been told this sled needs to move. So let's run it. That's who I am. In the end, we might get to our destination on the South Pole, or we might freeze to death and die. I'm pulling the sled, and every single time you genuinely dedicate yourself to a problem, without crying your eyes out about the fact it's difficult, without crying your eyes out about how long it's going to take.
Simple, guys. Boom, boom.
Every time you dedicate yourself to a problem without being a bitch, your power level increases. Your fucking orgos from the universe. There are electrons passing through your body right now, and they're scanning your entire biology, and they're trying to work out if you're the kind of person who tries or gives up. Right now, microscopic, smaller than atoms, electrons are firing through the flesh and blood and bone that you are made of, and they are scanning your entire makeup, your biological markers to work out if you're a winner or a loser. Do you try at problems or not? Oh yeah, but I've been trying for a long time. gold behind it. Oh, but I really want to win. Oh, I really want to win. I really want it. I think like everyone else, I really want to win. You sound like a fucking baby. I really want a lollipop. I really want the lollipop. I really want a lollipop. That's not exceptionalism. Everyone wants the lollipop. Nobody wants to lose. Who wants to struggle and try and dedicate themselves? That's the life's winners. Those are life's winners. Only those people. This is how it works. Dedication isn't a thing. Motivation isn't a thing. Even discipline isn't a thing. Fall in love with trying. Fall in love with trying. And then guess what? The magic of the world provides you. If you try 1,000 things with 100% of your effort and you fix 1,000 problems and 999 of those problems you fix don't change your life, one of them eventually does. And you only need one win. You can lose and lose and lose and then you win once. Win, lose, it doesn't matter. Fall in love with the war. When you wake up in the morning, this needs to be the feeling inside of your bones. What do I get to try?
That's why my dumbass.
What lands do I get to conquer?
What?
What money do I get to try and take? How much weight do I get to lift? What do I get to try and do? What is the world giving me? What has the cosmos given me to go and try and do? But you're gonna lose. You know what? Telling me I'm gonna lose doesn't affect my psyche. Tell an average man he's gonna lose and watch him instantly be demotivated. In the normie mind, if he has an idea of something he wants to try or he's presented with a problem, something he wants to try, and then a genie comes and says, hi, I'm a genie and I've seen the future and you're going to lose. He'll quit. He'll sit and go, well, what's the point? I'm gonna lose. Because he's just desperate to win. Whereas people like me, if the genie says, you're gonna lose, I'll say, I don't care. I enjoy trying. You're gonna lose. I'm not in it anymore. I wanna try.
Can we get a closure above here, guys?
And I'm telling you, I've seen the future. That's fine. Telling me I'm gonna lose doesn't demotivate me on any level.
I'll just wait the 10.
Who pretend they know better lie. Your family lies. Your girlfriend lies. Society lies. Your teachers lie. Politicians lie. Doctors lie. Lawyers lie. Judges lie. Everyone lies. Oh, you're gonna lose if you do that. You don't even know. You're a liar. And I'm here to try. Because I'm a trier. And if I win, I'm not any happier than if I lose. I don't care. I'm happy I got to struggle at something. Me and Tristan don't talk about when we got out of jail. We talk about how we were in jail. Everyone is lying to you because nobody wants you to do better than them. Crabs in a bucket. Nobody wants you to do better than them. If a genie really saw the future and he knew you were going to win, he'd still tell you you're going to lose. He doesn't want you to do better than him. Everyone who doesn't believe in you doesn't want you to do better than them. That's why they're telling you they've seen the future. That's why they're telling you they're better than you. That's why they're telling you you can't do it. That's why they're telling you you're wasting your time. They don't want you to do better than them. That's it. But all of these problems go away when you fall in love with the trying. Because when they talk about these words, these magical buzzwords, these bullets in their gun, lose. It doesn't affect you. Hitting you with their last bullet and you stand there unfazed. Lose doesn't work on me, sir. I'm here to try. Yeah, but you're really gonna lose. Don't give a shit. You're gonna have to do better than that. Is that your weapon? Is that how you've disarmed? Is that how you have destroyed the masculine spirit of all?
So you see how we got an immediate closure above openings? We're fucking butted. The thing is, I wanted to see this reaction once we sub sell side or some sort of sell. Even these minor liquidity safes right here, like these, like just sweep it next to me high. But it's just, I don't know, bro. Just it's not high. It's not rational. It's not rational at all.
All these other men telling them they're gonna lose and they've all quit and run away. I'm different. I'm exceptional. I'm a different person. So it doesn't matter if you tell me I'm gonna lose. Even if I believe you, which I don't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me. I can't be affected by your words. Imagine somebody having so much power over you that their words, their discouragement, totally disarms your combative ability. Someone goes up to you and goes, you're gonna lose, and you go, okay. And you go back to being a fucking brute. You're better than that. You are better than that. You're in love with the trying, you're in love with the war. You love getting shot. You don't care if you lose. You don't care if you win. You're there for the chaos. Some men don't want money. They just want to see the world burn. They just want to be in it because they're in it. They just want to do it because they could do it. Those are the exceptional. Those are the triers. Those are the men who break down the walls and find the gold. Those are the ones who are written about in history books. You're telling me they didn't tell Napoleon that he's going to lose against the entire world? You think people didn't come to Napoleon and say, we can't fight the whole world, Napoleon. France can't conquer Earth. And you know what he did? He took his glasses off. He looked him right in his eye. I don't care if I win. I want to go to war.
As a man, you win by your very existence. I can do something as simple as put on a Santa hat and lift weights, and millions of people around the world will share it. Some will hate on me and attack me for training as if exercise is bad. Some will be motivated by it. I can do the mundane and capture the entire world's attention. That is the difference between a winner and a loser. A winner can breathe and people will have an opinion about it. A loser is trying very hard to be relevant, and it is your job to win as much as possible, and I'm going to make sure none of you are falling for a very obvious and simple trap.
Beautiful.
And that trap is the false idea of work and believing that anybody out there gives a shit about you as opposed to themselves, because they don't. There are people who may be aligned with you, who may want to do certain things that you agree with to benefit them and you, but there are very few people who want to self-detriment to benefit you alone. Life is actually very simple because it's a one-move win. Imagine no matter what scenario you're in, you only had to do one thing. Imagine boxing, and no matter what attack he threw at you, no matter how big and strong he was, no matter how tired you were, you didn't have to do any fancy combination. You didn't have to do any kind of clever footwork. You only had to do one move, and you...
At ENT and Allergy Associates, they care for everything from routine visits to more complex conditions.
Instantly and endlessly, 100% of the time won. And life is the same. And that thing is get rich. You know, whenever I see an argument online about anything, my instant response is, thank God I'm rich. And if I am emotionally vested in that argument, if I am looking at that argument and believe the outcome genuinely matters and can affect my life, I'm only more motivated to get rich. If I look at an argument and say, I really care about this, time to get rich. Why? Well, there's two reasons. Reason one is that wealth gives you power and allows you to move the needle, because most of you are not rich enough to move the needle in any significant way. And two, wealth also gives you ability to build your own reality.
Winners have decided to be winners, and losers have decided to be losers. I didn't decide to be a loser, says the loser. It's just hard. It's just difficult. I was just tired. The fact you acknowledged that you were tired, the fact that you accept that it is hard, is why you've already chosen to lose. Winners don't accept these facts. I decided I was going to win. So because I decided I was going to win, the fact that I may feel tired isn't something I even mention. It doesn't enter my psyche. I'm not cognitive of it. I have things to do. The fact that it might be hard has nothing to do with the fact that I'm going to achieve it anyway. Winners have decided to win, and losers have already decided to lose. When you meet a loser, know that's what he wants to be. He wants to suck. He wants his family to struggle. That's what he wants. He decided that's what he was going to be. I've never seen a man who decided he was going to be a winner fail, ever.
Egos are extremely important. Egos have always existed. Throughout ancient history, men, kings, went to war, and millions of people died because someone insulted him because of his ego. Egos are a natural human thing, and they're extremely important. And the modern world tells men to not have. Egos are extremely important. Egos have always existed. Throughout ancient history, men, kings...
Cool. Just make sure everything works.
An ego. And they do that because it makes you weak and easy to control. You can only have an iron mind if you are so sure of yourself, so egotistical that nobody can break it. So an ego is extremely important. One, because it shows who you could be. But the other reason is also because if your ego is based around beating this person, you get to go through life and be a nice guy to everyone else. People say don't have an ego because they think that if they give you an ego or you have an ego, you're going to be egotistical to the people you meet. I'm a nice guy to everyone I meet because they're not my enemy. I'm not combating against them. I'm a nice guy to every person. I'm a nice guy to every woman. I say please and thank you. I'm a nice person, but I do have a massive ego. But my ego comes into play when I'm fighting against my enemy. Most people's egos work against them, and the way it works against them is they feel entitled. They wake up and they think, oh, I deserve a nice car. I'm a special person. I deserve a nice car. And then when they don't get a nice car, they get disheartened and annoyed. That is not the right way to use an ego. An ego should be used as in, I deserve a nice car, so I'm gonna go fucking get one. That's an ego. So this person who you've built, your enemy, he has a nice car because he has worked harder than you have. So he has a nice car and you don't have that.
That's rejection there.
Whose fault is that? There should be no reason, no excuse for you to not do everything that you believe you need to do to be the best person you can be if you've properly created this enemy. You've looked at this list, 25 to 30 points long, of everything this guy does. And you should look at that list and think, fuck, this is who I'm competing against. I need to start getting my shit together. And your ego should stop you from wanting to lose. Otherwise, day after day after day, you are losing to this individual. This individual is beating you day after day after day. You can't let that happen. And you only have one person you're competing against, and it's the person you created, which is nothing more than a better version of yourself. I say to people often, I haven't felt like going to the gym in 2 years. After 10 years of professional fighting, after giving my life to exercise, genuinely, I have not woke up and felt like, oh, I really want to train. I haven't felt that way in a long time. That's why I retired from fighting. But I have still gone and I have still trained regardless of how I feel. This has nothing to do with not feeling emotions. This has nothing to do with just becoming an empty, emotionless void of a person. That's not what this is. This is about understanding that you're a human being. You're going to feel emotions. This is a beautiful thing. And making sure that you use them in the correct way. A. And B, you do not ever let them stop you doing what you're supposed to do. I don't need motivation to go to the gym. I cannot want to go with every fiber of my being and I will still be there because I use my cerebral ability, I use my mind, and I logically decide what I'm going to do with my day regardless of how I feel, regardless of whether I'm motivated or not. Life is just getting things done, doing the right things, doing the important things, making sure they're done efficiently and thoroughly so that you live the best possible life. It's as simple as that. It's not particularly complicated. Motivation, inspirational, I've never been one of them people. I don't believe in motivation, inspiration. I don't believe in that crap. I don't believe that you need motivation to get things done. I'm not going to sit here and just talk a whole bunch of motivational things to make you feel good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the things I always did that allowed me to put together the mindset I currently have. If you look at any story, literally any story with a hero in it, they all have one thing in common. And that thing is that there's always a villain. You cannot have a hero without a villain. It doesn't matter. You can think of any superhero, any comic book, any book you can think of, any movie, there's always a good guy and there's a bad guy. So for the good guy to exist, there has to be a bad guy. There's no other way for the duality of the universe to continue without this basic tenet. As a man, life is going to be difficult. It's more difficult than being a woman. It's more difficult than anything else. So it's very easy to see yourself. Life is actually easier as a whole if you see yourself as a hero. Because in every single hero story, the hero suffers. He has a hard time. And if you understand that you're suffering because you're a hero, then the suffering begins to make sense. So you can be sitting here right now going, my woman doesn't respect me. I have no money in the bank. This is difficult. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling there. You can feel sorry for yourself, or you can say, yeah, my woman doesn't respect me. I'm struggling. I can't make money. But you know what? That's because I'm a fucking superhero. And my life's going to be hard because I'm a man. And as a hero, it's going to be difficult. These are the tests and the trials and tribulations I have to go through to become someone. Every single male superhero went through a whole ton of shit before he became superhero. You've seen the Batman movie. His parents died. He was locked up in jail. All these bad things happen, and then they emerge as the hero. And this is done for a reason, because it's the reality of life, especially as a man. So right now, you have to understand that you're the hero in this movie. And if you're struggling for a very important reason. And how you handle these struggles and how you deal with these struggles are going to decide the kind of person you're going to be afterwards. You're either going to be a superhero or you're going to succumb to them. So be happy that you're struggling, because that's important.
I think the universe is absolutely and utterly giving. I've never seen anybody dedicate themselves to something completely and fail. I've never seen somebody eat right, go to the gym every day, train really hard, and not be in good shape. I've literally never seen it. The universe is extremely giving. If you actually try, and you actually want it, and you're actually not making excuses, lying, talking shit, you're gonna get what you want. So when I see people who don't have what they want, I consider them losers. And this may be elitist, I understand that. But if I put myself through endless pain to end up where I am, it's very hard for me to have sympathy on the man who's afraid of pain. You're avoiding pain. I've been through endless. I now have everything I've ever desired. You have none of the things you desire. Am I supposed to feel sorry for you? Because you took the easy way out? Am I supposed to look at you and go, oh, poor dude? No, you were a fucking coward. You didn't go through the shit I went through. You didn't put it on the line. So you deserve your substandard reality. That's what you deserve. You're a fucking loser. Because if you actually wanted it and you actually tried, you'd have it. You could have anything you want.
And that's what people don't understand. If you never miss a day and you never don't try and you're always on time, was I late today? No, on time, and you try and improve every aspect of your life, and you're a professional, and you try and make sure that you analyze your decisions, you give yourself feedback, you don't make mistakes, you're not lazy. If you try and you make it to the top, you end up elitist, because you look at the people down below and you're like, well, why didn't you try?
Grainger makes it easy to find and order the products your team depends on around the clock. Because when boxes are packed, pallets are stacked, and trucks are waiting at the dock.
Gonna wait.
Oh, I did too. No, you didn't. That's a lie. Now you're lying to me, and that annoys me.
Most people are out here believing things and repeating things that were told to them by people who don't even fucking like them, by their enemies. Everyone's mind is fundamentally fucked. All of it. Look at me. I'm a guy who decided to conquer social media. I blinked, I cured my brain, I used basic indefatigability, I used perspicacity, I used compendiousness, I used my mind, and I focused, and I fucking conquered the world in a few short months. It's not difficult, there's just no competition, because everybody's fucking distracted. They're getting distracted by this, distracted by that, watching fucking Netflix, jerking off to Pornhub like fucking jackasses. It's so easy to win if you can control your own mind.
To this day, still now, if you look at men, many of them are still trying to conquer the world one way or another. Why does the CEO work 15 hours a day for some fucking conglomerate while the women don't want to work that much, or they'll work hard but they want to also have a life outside of work? Why do men give up their lives for work? Is it just for money, or is it because they feel important and they feel like they're conquering? This is what I'm saying. Men have that drive inside of them. And this is since the dawn of human time. Why did I fight? Why did men climb Mount Everest? Why did the Romans melt rocks, make swords, and walk in random directions to find somebody, anybody, to fuck them up and take their stuff? This is who we are. So this is what men always were.
If you cannot control your own mind, then you are just a feather in the wind of life. Because your own mind is the only thing you can control. You can't control the weather. Right. You can't control other people. You can't even control whether your heart stops beating. You might have a heart attack tomorrow. You can't control anything besides what you think. If you cannot control your own mind, then you go through life with zero control, zero influence. You can't control anything. You're just a feather in the wind, waiting for life to blow you from happy place to sad place to happy place to sad place, completely hoping on the gods to be fortunate to you, because if any genuine discomfort comes your way, you're fucked. It is trained. Like everything else in life, it is trained. So if you find yourself not appreciating what you have until it's gone, then you must blink and cure your brain. If you find yourself unable to focus or concentrate on tasks, you must blink and cure your brain. If you find yourself unable to go and dedicate yourself to something you don't want to do, you must blink and cure your brain.
Everybody who ever wronged you is currently laughing at you because you are not more successful than them. They were right. Everybody is laughing at you. Behind your back, you're a man. Have some dignity. Have some honor. Stand up. Everyone is making fun of you. And the only possible revenge is success. It should be all you think about. It should be all you do. It doesn't matter who the president is. Nobody's coming. No one's gonna save you. You need to do it. Yourself. Just you. By yourself. Get up and do it. Otherwise, they're going to be right. You're gonna lose your youth. You're gonna lose your energy. You're gonna lose your chi. You're gonna become an old man. You're gonna sink into a chair. And you would have lived your entire life as a fucking joke. And if that doesn't motivate you to try, if that will not motivate you to do something simple like press buttons on a keyboard, which will affect the money in your bank, then you are born to lose. Anything that frustrates you in your life, you need to use to get better. The primary objective of your life as a man is to get better. If women are frustrating you, get better. If women are disloyal to you, get better. If women want rich jiggers, become a rich jigger. Win, win, fight, battle, war, win, endless competition. It's hard out here. Every man wants the same bitch. You're out here to win. Fight, try, don't give up, dedicate yourself, motivation, perseverance, indefatigability, perspicacity, double down. Take risks, fight to the end. You can get an ass kicking. I've got ass kickings, but you don't quit. You fucking stand up there and you fucking take your beatings like a fucking man. Stop crying. Stop complaining. Stop complaining about the political system. Stop complaining about the tax structure. Stop complaining about women. Stop complaining. Stop and fucking work. Work, 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 work.
You cannot be demotivated. You cannot be distracted. Your silly ex-girlfriend's not going to convince you to give up. Nobody's going to convince you to give up. You're a winner. You're here. You don't need thank you. You don't need anyone to say you're doing a good job. You're not a fucking toddler. You're a man. You're going to dedicate yourself. Work, 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 work. In the end, you will have everything you've ever dreamed of. You will have the Bugattis and the Paganis and the Koenigseggs and the jets and the yachts and the houses and the fame. And I know because that's what I did.
When men wake up and say, I'm depressed and life is hard and I'm sad and I'm struggling right now, I say, okay, throughout history, men have always struggled. Happiness is for children and women. Name a time in history it was better to be a man. Was it better to be a man in World War II? Was it better to be a man on the Titanic? Was it better to be a man in the Napoleonic Wars? Was it better to be a man when you were sitting in Vienna and the Mongol horde arrived, ready to decapitate any male and enslave all the females? When's it ever been good to be a man? Building the pyramids, was that fun? It's always sucked. The only time being a man ever is good is if you become an exceptional man, which is even something feminists admit, because feminists sit and complain about men and say, well, men have this, men have that, but they're talking about 2% of men.
Fascinating.
They don't talk about all men. They say men have the best jobs. 2% of men have the best jobs. Most men carry trash. So you're talking crap. So everyone accepts that the best possible human experience that exists is the top 2% of men. Anything below that sucks as a man. You're better off being a chick. So what I say to men is, look, life's hard. It's always going to be hard. It's always going to suck. It always has. The only way to get out is to become excellent and perform at a level where your echelon is so high that you get to live this brand new experience. You need to become strong and smart and interesting and charismatic. You need to become rich, powerful, well-known, connected. You need to do it.
But can all men do that?
No.
So, okay.
But I have to tell them the truth. When people come along to me and say, my life's shit, and I look at them and go, yes.
Do you feel like you can change it?
I don't think I can change or affect the world to the point where pain and suffering and bad things are not going to happen. So isn't it best if I just enjoy all of that? Doesn't that make me as powerful as possible if I say, oh yeah, okay, this is going to suck, good. I mean, I do it when I fight. Yesterday I was fighting, right? We were doing 12 rounds and all of us were destroyed. And the more he hurt me, the more I wanted to hurt him back. The more he hurt me, the better it felt. The more powerful I felt, the more he hit me. Because then it's my turn, right? So if I can't stop him from punching me, and I'll do my best, but if I can't, then surely you should learn to enjoy it, right? And I don't think you can stop life from hitting you. And I don't think you can stop life from giving you unexpected surprises. And I don't think you can stop yourself from feeling sometimes sad or anxious or upset. So I think the best mindset you could adopt is finding that engaging and exciting. I'm not gonna lie to you. Although I am facing very serious charges, and although they are trying to destroy my life, and although I cannot sleep the same, and although they're out to get me, and although I've suffered, part of me is excited. Part of me is like, okay.
Why?
Because it's a war.
You like war?
I think all men do.
I do.
Yeah, of course, all men do. So it's a battle.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. So I'm not saying I'm glad it happened, because I'm certainly not. And I'm not saying I'm gonna win. But I'm saying that I've trained myself to the point where if I were walking down the street and 10 men were to pull knives on me, I'd be intimidated. But 20% of me would go, this is gonna be one to remember.
Do you have a belief that you could take 10 men with knives?
I have a belief that, yeah, I do. Because that's delusional.
That's delusional.
Yeah, but it gives me a best chance of possibly winning.
No, running away would give you the best chance of possibly winning, and then coming back and being safe, and then serving out your mission.
Of course, I would run away in that scenario. But if I had to engage them, if I had to engage them,
right.
If I had to fight them, I believe I'd be the most capable if I believed I could win.
Of course.
So for that reason, if I have to self-delude, then I will self-delude, and I will convince myself that I am here to destroy all 10 of them, and I will say it in a way where at least 7 of them believe me. And that's the most important part sometimes about all of this self-delusion, is that a lot of other people start to believe what you say. And I'm not saying that I say bad things. If a man were to sit in front of you and say, I can rip your head off with my little finger, and he said it in the right terms, and he truly believed it in his heart, you wouldn't want him to try. As ridiculous as that sounds, you'd be like, it's kind of big, maybe. You know, it crosses your mind. So I think that, yeah, I have psychoanalyzed myself, even though I'm not officially, certified. And I've decided that I can't stop bad things from happening to me. So instead, I'm going to enjoy bad things happening to me. And I'm going to build a mindset that makes me fearsome enough to succeed regardless of how.
If we versus I'm probably gonna long, dude. We just fucking
that business idea you had weeks ago. The one you're sitting on and you're talking about. And you keep having these small bursts of motivation where you type something down and then you do nothing for a while. You go back to jerking off and then you have some ideas and you write them down. You do nothing again. Listen, if you would have instantly implemented your business idea weeks ago with speed, if it would have been all you did for 12 hours a day and you would have attacked it with everything you got, one of two things would have happened. One, you'd be making money and you're rich. Or two, it would have not worked. You would have gotten rid of that idea. And by now you'd have a new idea. The time you wait, the procrastination is why you are poor. Poverty loves waiting. Poor people love planning. They love waiting. Rich people love speed.
I believe in you.
I'm going one, guys.
No, seriously. This video, if you're seeing it, is a sign from the cosmos, a sign from the universe that whatever you're thinking of doing, that crazy idea everyone tells you not to try, you should try. Think of all the videos on the internet. Why would you see this particular one at this particular time? There's no such thing as coincidence. We live in a video game. It's a simulation. The entire simulation exists only for you. Everybody else is just a side character. I'm a character, and I've been sent here to let you know that if you take the chance and you do your best, you're gonna pull it off. I'm a character in the video game, the wise old sage who's standing in the corner who says, young warrior, you can get this done. It'll be a long and difficult journey, but I believe in you, and you have the skills to pull it off. I believe in you 100%. Whatever you're thinking of doing, you should go and do. There are so many people with worse ideas, with less talent, less work ethic than you who have pulled off miracles, and you can do it too. So this is a message from the top G to whoever is watching this video. You specifically, not to everyone, to you. This message is only to you. The entire simulation exists for you. You need to go and try.
I do not believe in depression. That's just who I am as a person. I don't believe in it. I do not believe in things that take power away from me. So, and people sit there and they try very hard to convince me it's real, which is actually quite interesting because it's always usually depressed people who sit there and try very hard to defend this idea. If you're so scared, if depression's so terrible, why are you sticking up for it? Why are you fighting so hard to convince me it's such a powerful force? Why shouldn't you be doing the opposite? Shouldn't you be listening to me? Whose team are you on? Like, do you want to be depressed? Like, it's insanity, these people who are so desperate to push this idea. Then you add in the pharmaceutical element and the fact that everyone's taking these fucking drugs, messing with their brain chemistry. It's garbage. I think that you feel depressed sometimes because you're human.
So you felt depressed at times, would you say?
We're all human.
Yeah, because I felt depressed. I mean, I had some major, it might not sound big, but some major dental surgery done. Yeah. And it really got me down for a while. But my businesses and running those, to be honest, picked me up because it was like, I can't be like this. Get in there, do some business.
Well, completely. And also, let's look at it. Let's pretend I'm completely wrong, right? We can look at situational depression like you just described. We can talk about brain imbalance and chemical imbalance. We can talk about clinical depression that you get and it's chronic and there's nothing you can do about it, whatever. Let's pretend all these things are completely true. The best option, the best thing to do is still to get up, be an adult, control your emotions, be stoic, and do the things you're supposed to do day after day. Laying in bed and doing nothing is never going to be the best option. The best option is still to go to the gym, to work hard, to run your business, to be successful. So it doesn't matter. We're talking about the different positions on the chessboard. But if the rules of the game remain the same, regardless of the position you're still trying to win, you still have to do the same things. So does it even matter at this point? If you come along and say he's depressed because of X and he's depressed because of Y and he's depressed because of Z, and the answer to all of them is still the same thing, then I don't give a fuck why you're depressed. All I know, what I will say as a matter of fact, is this world is hyper competitive, especially as a man. Most men are walking through life and they don't realize that it's constant competition. I was driving here, even as I was driving here, I was looking out the window and I was looking at all these people just walking around. One of them had a fucking croissant. One of them was dressed like a dickhead because it's London. He thinks he fucking looks cool. He's a fucking moron.
We've all seen them.
Yeah, moron. Some of the dude just talking shit on the phone. Some other guy with headphones in, waiting to be fucking murdered, wouldn't even hear it coming. And all these NPCs, I'm just looking at them going, do they realize they're in endless, constant competition? Every single pound they want, someone else wants. Every single girl they want, someone else wants. There are people like me out here. I will destroy, you could get all 30 of them in a room, and I will sit by myself and absolutely annihilate them in any single metric. And they're just sitting there just fucking floundering and wandering through life, unaware of how competitive the world is.
Well, and whinging how unfair it is.
And whinging how unfair it is. And this is my point. If the world is truly that competitive,
You do not have time to be depressed because it's a non-competitive mind state. You could be depressed for X, Y, Z, whatever. I'm not depressed. And I want the money you want, and I want the girl you want, and I want the status you want, and the car you want, and the house you want. And I'm gonna get it, and you're fucking not. And that's the bottom line of life.
If you gave that guy that stuff, he probably wouldn't be depressed anymore.
Well, he's get up off his ass and work then, doesn't he? And this is the point.
He probably would, because he wouldn't have a direction in life. I think it's a very empowering message that you share. And, you know, I think if you can fix it with pills, you can probably fix it by going to the gym and doing all of these other aspects.
But pills doesn't even fix it. Pills just numbs it.
Masks.
Yeah. It masks it.
Well, it's not a holistic way to treat it, is it? Whereas what you're saying is more so.
Yeah, what I'm saying is you're playing a game, and it's a competitive game, and you need to build a mindset that allows you to be ultra competitive. And if you want to sit there and say, no, I want a non-competitive mindset, then fine. You know what you call people who do not win competitions?
Losers.
Correct.
Dad used to say when I came second, he was like, second is the first loser. You know?
It's true, and it's just the bottom line of life, and it's kind of interesting because everyone pretends they give a fuck, but nobody does, especially women. And I know I get attacked for women, but women truly don't give a fuck. If you ask a woman the kind of man she wants, she will never say depressed or sad, ever. She wants a man who is ultra capable, ultra competent. I've literally had women say to me, you know what I love being around you? I'm like, well, I don't have to think. I'm like, what do you mean? Because I just turn up and like, we just walk in the hotel and everyone, staff do anything we want and the jet's just on the runway and we just land and I'm in this beautiful place and I don't even know where I am and I get to just turn my brain off and it's great. Like, they want someone who is fun and spontaneous and charismatic and successful. They don't have time for sad dudes. They don't care. So the world doesn't care. The world has never given a shit about sad men. So if you're gonna sit there and self-diagnose yourself as a sad man, you're gonna have a shit life and nobody's ever gonna give a fuck and you're gonna perpetually lose forever. And that is your decision. I am so scared of being that person. The idea of that terrifies me to the point where I don't even wanna accept that as a reality that can possibly exist. I don't give a shit what happens to me in my life. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care if the worst, most heinous things I could possibly imagine happen to me. I know that my sadness, my depression will be temporary because I will never stay a loser. It is against my creed, it's not my deed.
I want to tap into depression. What's your thoughts on that?
I think that it's massively overdiagnosed. I say depression isn't real because I speak in absolutes. I think the idea of feeling depressed is real. I don't feel like it's a clinical disease that you catch from the sky and it can't be fixed. I feel like depression is feedback, pain is feedback, and your mind and body is telling you something must change. And if you make those changes, you will feel happier. I don't buy into the idea that it is a disease. I think it's situational, and you must change your situation and your actions and your decisions to feel better. And that's why I say it's not real.
Every single winner feels the same as you do. The difference is they do not quit. They do not give up. They do not make excuses. They stay on the highway. It's amazing what you can achieve if you never give up. My saying, unmatched perspicacity and sheer indefatigability. That point is important. Sheer indefatigability, the inability to become fatigued. If you never quit, if you never give up, if you never give in, you're gonna get exactly what you wanted. All you had to do is not be a fucking coward, and you still failed. I don't want to hear any excuses. I don't care about excuses. God doesn't care about excuses. And the winners who went through the exact same things you're going through, who didn't quit, don't care about excuses. There are winners and losers in the world. You are either a winner who dedicates himself, never gives up, continues to learn, does everything he knows he needs to do regardless of how he feels, or you're a loser who makes excuses and you stay invisible for the rest of human time.
If you cannot control your own mind, then you are just a feather in the wind of life. Because your own mind is the only thing you can control. You can't control the weather. You can't control other people. You can't even control whether your heart stops beating. You might have a heart attack tomorrow. You can't control anything besides what you think. If you cannot control your own mind, then you go through life with zero control, zero influence. You can't control anything. You're just a feather in the wind, waiting for life to blow you from happy place to sad place to happy place to sad place, completely hoping on the gods to be fortunate to you, because if any genuine discomfort comes your way, you're fucked. It is trained, like everything else in life. It is trained. So if you find yourself not appreciating what you have until it's gone, then you must blink and cure your brain. If you find yourself unable to focus or concentrate on tasks, you must blink and cure your brain. If you find yourself unable to go and dedicate yourself to something you don't want to do, you must blink and cure your brain. Because all of our minds have been under constant assault for years. The way the mind functions, the way people interact, has changed so significantly in the last 10 years you wouldn't believe. If you go to a party today as opposed to a party 10 years ago, they look completely different. People are acting differently. People are on their phones now than ever used to be. Even now, people will go to places only to get an Instagram picture, even if they don't enjoy the place. Wow. It's all about pretending they're having fun as opposed to actually having fun. The entire paradigm of society and how we interact has now changed.
Fall of 1981 was the season of horror and murder that would destroy us all.
Sounds terrifying. FX's The Shards premieres tonight on FX and Hulu.
In college, I would procrastinate a ton on projects, and then as an adult, there were certain things that I struggled with focus-wise in a job. Having a family and a house, I always procrastinate.
Every single thing in the world is attempting to influence you. I'll give you another paradigm that people need to understand. I ask people have these beliefs. Doesn't matter what their belief is. Doesn't matter, they believe in something. I say, where did you get that belief from? And they don't know. Oh, well, it's just how it's supposed to be. We're just supposed to wear a mask, whatever it is. I'll give you another. Right? Where did you get that belief? Who told you that? And does that person have your best interests at heart? Think about it. Think about all the things you truly believe. Think where you learned it, and think if that person actually gives a fuck about you. Because the only thing you should be learning from is personal experience, or people who genuinely care about you and love you. Most people are out here believing things and repeating things that were told to them by people who don't even fucking like them, by their enemies. Everyone's mind is fundamentally fucked. All of it. Look at me. I'm a guy who decided to conquer social media. I blinked, I cured my brain, I used basic indefatigability, I used perspicacity, I used compendiousness, I used my mind, and I focused, and I fucking conquered the world in a few short months. It's not difficult, there's just no competition, because everybody's fucking distracted. They're getting distracted by this, distracted by that, watching fucking Netflix, jerking off to Pornhub like fucking jackasses. It's so easy to win if you can control your own mind. But it seems that nobody fucking can. And that's how the people who run the world keep the world running, because they have all the slaves exactly where they need them to be. Permanently distracted and semi-depressed, working their asses off in jobs which will never satisfy them and never pay enough money. That's the Matrix.
It's a cycle. It's a cycle. It's a repeating cycle. Like people like get caught in it too. And the problem is too schools like don't really teach the best things. I feel like.
Well, schools are designed to make you a slave. You're set up for slavery. Whole thing's a fucking scam. The education system's a scam. The judicial system's a scam. The medical system's a scam. Look at these last few years. You're living in Canada. You haven't learned that everything's a fucking scam? All of it. Oh, but don't worry. If things don't go my way, I'll get to go to court and have my say in court. Yeah, that's fair. We learned that doesn't mean a fucking thing. The law doesn't mean a thing. Your rights don't mean a thing. It's all a fucking scam. The only hope you have is to cure your brain, see the attacks which are coming from the Matrix, get a strong network of individuals such as the War Room, and then learn how to escape. Most people are so deep inside of their programming. What did Morpheus say in the Matrix? Most people are so hopelessly dependent on the system they will die and fight to defend it. Most people will sit here and pretend that the world they live in is just and fair because they are fucking slaves. Slave-minded. And to break the slave mind, to truly resist the programming, you have to understand what's happening to you. And this is only the beginning. I could talk about this for hours and hours and hours. But the basic answer to everything is you must control your mind.
Now, at McDonald's, wake up to a $4 breakfast meal deal. Wake up to a sausage McMuffin or a sausage biscuit, to hash browns, and wake up to a hot coffee. Get your $4 breakfast meal deal.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery. And that's why I'm so fucking glad you don't. Because I'm in the right fucking spot. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive. Where people are like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I don't want to talk to you, man, because you're not going to get it.
Why I think I fight. Do I enjoy it? No. Do I enjoy training? No. Do I enjoy cutting weight? No. Am I nervous? Yes. Do I think to myself, what am I doing? Yes. Completely. Unfortunately, it's one of those things you're either born with or you're not. And the only way I can explain it, to try and make it make any sense, is that if I'm not doing something which is either extremely difficult or extremely stressful, I'm in a perpetual state of crippling boredom.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. I see other people live their lives and they're like, oh, I can't wait for the weekend because I want to watch this movie. I think, who cares about a movie? You're looking forward to the weekend for a movie? Looking forward to the weekend to get drunk? Like, these things to me are so mundane. They mean nothing. And if I don't fight, if I'm not in a situation where I'm stressed or worried or concerned, I'm just perpetually bored. Boredom's crippling. If you're an intelligent person and you've got a good brain on your shoulders, you can't just sit there bored, you know? So most smart people take the academic route to avoid boredom, and they learn, but that's never really interested me either. Although I've always been an intelligent guy and I've always done well academically, it never really interested me. And then I see people climb Mount Everest or jump off buildings or do base jumping, or the guy who jumped from space. People think, what's he doing? He's crazy. I understand. Because some people can't live normal lives. Some people cannot just function 9 to 5 office job, get drunk at the weekends. That is not for some individuals, and it's not for me. So I have to find something which keeps me physically tired enough to stop me going AWOL, and mentally tired enough. And I've chosen fighting, because without this, when I'm not in training, I wake up every day and think, okay, what am I gonna do today? It's 9 a.m. on a Tuesday, I'm bored, everyone's at work, I'm bored, and I'll end up doing something crazy. I'll either end up drunk, or on the Eurostar, or, you know, it's just a random lifestyle, because I'm constantly looking for never-ending entertainment, and it doesn't exist. I think the only thing that could stop me fighting is if I had enough money to constantly entertain myself. Unless I'm a billionaire, I need something that keeps me focused and keeps me occupied in life. With fighting, I have to train twice a day, and I have to train hard, and the stress it brings in every aspect can replace fun. And my mind is occupied. It occupies me. It's the only way I can try and explain it. It occupies me, and I could never stop doing this, even if I lost 100 fights, because I'm not built to live a normal existence. I can't do it. I couldn't just have a kid with some girl and sit at home and work a little bit and relax. I've never relaxed in my entire life. I don't know what relaxing is. It's just
people coming home from work late at night, doing the same module every day. 9 to 5, living for the weekends. 9 to 5, make a little bit of coin, so they can do what they love with who they love. But the majority of their life is spent in a cubicle, doing what they hate next to the motherfucker they hate too. It doesn't make any sense. As time goes on, the windows of opportunities close, and they look around like, fuck, man, I just had some bad breaks in your life. You know, things didn't work out my way. Bullshit. Take some ownership. Your life is exactly what you wanted. Because every day, you've had choices to make. You're responsible.
Now at McDonald's, get a $5 McChicken meal deal or a $6 McDouble meal deal. They come with small fries, a soft drink, and 4-piece McNuggets. We're gonna need a bigger tray. Get more value with your meal deal.
Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
My life was built off the back of anger. I was too angry to sleep that I was broke. That's how I got rich. I was too angry to sleep at the thought of losing. That's why I trained. I was completely built on anger. And I channeled it all in the right direction. I have no criminal record. So I'm never gonna tell anyone not to be angry. I'm gonna say, make sure you put it into something worthwhile. If you're genuinely pissed off, and I mean genuine, think how much energy that is. That's a little ball of force. I'm pissed off, that's it, fuck it, that's it. I'm doing this today. I'm finding a way to get this done today. That's good. What a lot of people do is they pretend they're angry, but they're not. Oh, I'm angry, but really I'm just miserable. I feel sorry for myself. Now that is negative. That's never gonna help. But if you're genuinely angry, then you have unlimited motivation. So I don't ever try and stop myself being angry. I just make sure I have something to put it into. Fantastic, good, be angry, good. Absolutely, but you need to have an outlet in your life that's gonna benefit your life. Doesn't matter what it is. Go do push-ups. I'm so angry. If you're so angry, you want to talk how angry you are like a tough guy, show me 1,000 push-ups. Come on, you're so angry, move them arms. You're so angry, use your force. Oh, what, you're tired now. Well, you're not angry anymore. Shut the fuck up. So a lot of people just talk anger. They like to talk shit. But a lot of it's just like, feel sorry for themselves, frustration. That's different than anger. Anger is a positive emotion. Feeling sorry for yourself is a negative emotion, because feeling sorry for yourself,
oh my God, already?
It's implying that someone or something's gonna come along to save you. And that's never gonna fucking happen. No one's gonna wake up and think, you know what, this Tate dude, I wanna get him a real hot girl and a fucking Lambo. Let me go find a hot bitch in a Lambo and deliver him to Tate. It's never gonna happen. So either I have to do it or no one's gonna do it.
So sitting there, oh, poor me. No, I don't have a Lambo. Poor me. That's hoping someone else is going to give a fuck. And no one else is going to give a fuck. So it's just a name.
Anger is the most powerful force on planet Earth. Someone can kill a member of your family, and you can get sad or you can get angry. Angry gets something done. Sad, that's just sitting around hoping others feel sorry for you. Sad belongs in the therapy room, but anger belongs out here in the world. Directed anger, focused anger. I'm gonna be misunderstood because I always am. I'm not saying you start smashing your head against the wall like an idiot. I'm saying that very much like a focused concentration of water through a dam can power a city. That is how your anger should work. You should focus it in the exact direction it needs to go to solve the problem. If you're poor, get angry. If your woman left, get angry. Don't get angry at her for leaving. Get angry at yourself for being left. Don't get angry at the world you're poor. Get angry at yourself because you can't afford all the things you want. Anger is the correct response to any emotion because anger elicits instant action.
I just cracked one day and I was like, fuck happiness. Because it felt so out of reach that I was like, just fuck it. I'm not even gonna shoot for it. I'm just gonna do stuff. And that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just going to do stuff.
Rage. It's gonna take getting wild. It's not gonna be necessarily logical. It's not gonna be tame. It's not gonna be whispered. I don't think. It's gonna take nothing. No emotion gets more shit done than rage. For good or for bad. Seems like rage really moves the needle. You know what I mean? And I think that emotion and that approach shouldn't be thrown out when you're talking about a pursuit of peace or contentment. I think it takes sweat equity. It will take blood being drawn. I don't believe that we're as evolved enough species to just behave as we intellectually can agree we should be. I don't see it happening. We can all agree with it. In an open forum, enough of us go back on our own and that ain't what we're doing. You know? It's a good idea. But boy, when we're cornered and what we got's being possibly trespassed on, be very primal.
Some lines need to be drawn.
I believe so.
If you want to be great, you want to be the baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you're going to be misunderstood by everybody because you're going to be so fucking obsessed and so driven to get there. And that's what it takes.
That's the truth.
It takes every second of your fucking life. Anybody says balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of fucking people. It is. But if you want to fucking go to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you fucking do, you've arrived.
Oh, bro.
When you are misunderstood to the point where fucking people think you're psycho and you're nuts and you're this and that. Why are you in the fucking gym at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning? You just got through doing an op for fucking 13, 14 hours after Ranger School, man, at the gym. What's wrong? You will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so fucking glad you don't. Because I'm in the right fucking spot. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive where people are like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I don't want to talk to you, man, because you're not going to get it.
Why I think I fight. Do I enjoy it? No. Do I enjoy training? No. Do I enjoy cutting weight? No. Am I nervous? Yes. Do I think to myself, what am I doing? Yes. Completely. Unfortunately, it's one of those things you're either born with or you're not. And the only way I can explain it to try and make it make any sense is that if I'm not doing something which is either extremely difficult or extremely stressful, I'm in a perpetual state of crippling boredom. I can't explain it. I see other people live their lives and they're like, oh, I can't wait for the weekend because I want to watch this movie. I think, who cares about a movie? You're looking forward to the weekend for a movie? Looking forward to the weekend to get drunk? Like, these things to me are so mundane. They mean nothing. And if I don't fight, if I'm not in a situation where I'm stressed or worried or concerned, I'm just perpetually bored. And boredom's crippling. If you're an intelligent person and you've got a good brain on your shoulders, you can't just sit there bored, you know? So most smart people take the academic route to avoid boredom, and they learn, but that's never really interested me either. Although I've always been an intelligent guy and I've always done well academically, it never really interested me. And then I see people climb Mount Everest or jump off buildings or do base jumping. The guy who jumped from space, people think, what's he doing? He's crazy. I understand. Because some people can't live normal lives. Some people cannot just function 9 to 5 office job weekends. That is not for some individuals, and it's not for me.
Come on.
So I have to find something which keeps me physically tired enough to stop me going AWOL. Let's
go.
Enough, and I've chosen fighting because without this, when I'm not training, I wake up every day and think, okay, what am I gonna do today? It's 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. I'm bored. Everyone's at work. I'm bored.
Oh my God, she's dumping.
Drunk, or on the Eurostar, or you know, it's just a random lifestyle. Because I'm constantly looking for never-ending entertainment, and it doesn't exist. I think the only thing that could stop me fighting is if I had enough money to constantly entertain myself. Unless I'm a billionaire, I need something that keeps me focused and keeps me occupied in life. With fighting, I have to train twice a day and I have to train hard, and the stress it brings in every aspect can replace fun, and my mind is occupied. It occupies me. It's the only way I can try and explain it. It occupies me, and I could never stop doing this even if I lost 100 fights, because I'm not built to live a normal existence. I can't do it. I couldn't just have a kid with some girl and sit at home and work a little bit and relax. I've never relaxed in my entire life. I don't know what relaxing is. It's just
people coming home from work late at night, doing the same module every day. 9 to 5, 9 to 5, living for the weekends. 9 to 5, make a little bit of coin. So they can do what they love with who they love. But the majority of their life is spent in a cubicle doing what they hate next to the motherfucker they hate too. It doesn't make any sense. As time goes on, the windows of opportunities close, and they look around like, fuck, man. Man, I just had some bad breaks in your life. You know, things didn't work out my way. Bullshit. Take some ownership. Your life is exactly what you wanted. Because every day, you've had choices to make. You're responsible and credible for every single choice.
Real and he's still gone.
We have a long journey ahead of us, Mustache.
Stop, dude.
The Super Mario Galaxy movie, now streaming only on Peacock.
I don't want us to move below midnight. Midnight what?
Made it sail like a parasail, can't go back to jail, I'ma live my life. Made it sail like a parasail, can't go back to jail,
I don't want us to move that.
Oh well, niggas don't care, probably gon' tell, can't believe I tried. Oh well, tell him farewell, nigga kept it real and he still gon' lie. Made it sail like a parasail, can't go back to jail, I'ma live my life. Made it sail like a parasail, can't go back to jail, I'ma live my life.
Yeah, I'm done for this one. This one I'm gonna hold a little longer. Just leave it to break even, fuck it. So yeah, I'm done. I mean, what am I supposed to do? If we get above it, I might even look for long, bro, because it's like, I wanted to see mission below midnight, which is something I told you guys I did, and then, so I'm just following my fucking rule, right? I do think we should break. I fucking just hope that we don't.
Nigga just live off the cap. I bet on myself and don't crap. I still gotta sleep with a strap. Y'all put mine in wet. This ain't nigga I die. Told my man leave that boy head in his lap. Then we right back to picking up brick off some map. I got this little bitch excited. Just like my car on my weed shit excited. I'm going foreign, can't bring everybody. Head that off shaking like he working flawless. Go back and forth, work the challenge. Dirt on the murder is just a deposit. 100 up first and I dropped out of college. These whole niggas don't like it, but they still gon' bite it. Harder car, robotic, car hit. Then leave life ain't nobody, hard hit. The road was a big body, hard shit. They ride on that dick like a Harley. I drop my car on her, she wanna blow on. Serving my cup holder, like I
yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Like Tony. We're into whole for rounds, that's where the big boys are gonna win, right? You obviously want to see this thing not juicy, right? You want the tiny fair rally to get up to take you there, like that. See? But what I want to emphasize is like we gotta stay below midnight though. So anyone took that short GG, but you just can't really hold for short too long today. You know what I mean? Today it's like I might even just take it off low key. I'm okay with the profits. see this dump below. I want to see it stay below midnight. Stay heavy, stay heavy, stay heavy.
Got rich now I live off of rap. Then broken couldn't get out the trap. Nigga just live off the cap. I bet on myself and don't crap. I still gotta sleep with a strap. Yeah, I put running wet. This ain't nigga I die. Told my man leave that boy head in his lap. Then we right back to picking up brick off.
Excuse me. Took a partial at midnight, by the way, guys. Took a partial at midnight. Secured like 300, and then the rest run. You know, it's fine. It's in the P, guys. Like we don't really chase the shit. You know what I mean? Let it come to us. If we close, like if we don't think it, then I might just close manually. That doesn't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna close that. I don't like that reaction. I'm gonna see. Fuck it. The worst that happens.
I get my money right. I gamble, I roll the dice. Speed, I roll like a motorbike.
Yeah, I want to see dumps now. Beautiful. We could tap into the high room, which is cool, but I definitely don't want to. I kind of want to give it room to breathe, but I'm being honest.
I probably wouldn't need a life. I saw the pet. I promise I tried out the cul-de-sac. I wish I could bring all my homies back. I wish I could go cut a lot of shit. I locked up the police to my property.
Yeah.
My car, so I went bought another cat. Me and your bitch had a lot of shit. She got hit from the back like we had a wreck. She a freaky little snack with a water cat. Your 10 racks go to sex, don't bring nothing back. It was 50 a show, now it's double that. I ain't been in the floor and you got
so yeah, I could run that equity right now, just be okay from taking another pressure, but I don't know, bro. I don't want to be like nothing, like no rejection. I just want to show you see dumps. I might just go for the rejection box. I don't need much, you know what I mean? Like it's I'm gonna go for the 2 lows and let's say consolidate. Do that or I just I do want to see this drop though now. I'm moved to break even, guys. I do think we should start dumping now. See? Boom. Oh my God. 16 with a headshot. My young nigga slimy. Dope got me Chinese. We're patient. So we definitely want to start dump now. I don't want to hold the bro, we're all time high. Like I've seen this shit before already. I know it arrives. I put the money on his head, y'all. I get my money right. I gamble, I roll the dice. Speed, I roll like a motorbike. I shake like a Kuba bike. So high, I don't know the height.
Border film.
I'm done, guys.
My diamonds in the night.
You go lower, it's fine. I just took we just took midnight on thingy as well, so we could just say a huge ass reaction, yeah. I'll just write it down and just write it Alright, what time is it? We're done. 10:38. So I'm still gonna be looking for longs, not gonna lie, because that's overall still the ideal goal. But I'm not gonna take it on this account, right? I'm gonna use the account. You're right neck. That's fucking crazy. You're neck to neck with each other now. Yeah, so idea the thing is we want to stay below midnight, right? We're done accumulating the orders and we should start distributing, right? Like don't let nobody get in and get out, right? We just want to run through them shit. The thing I just died, there's 10 likes on the point getting in the morning, where obviously we're just overextended now. My overall draw is this thingy, but it's Wednesday. It's literally, you know, it just doesn't make sense, man. But not gonna lie, like I said, if we do get above midnight, I might enter the long with the other account though. But I want to see some huge displacement, right? Especially around 10:50. I'm just gonna wait till 10:50, and then from there I'm just gonna go on, right? Because 10:50 we expect macro, right? We expect delivery to start resuming. We just took out midnight. We did hit midnight finally, so if we see a nice rejection after sequence cells, I'm definitely gonna get in. But with the other accounts, I'm probably gonna switch accounts now just so I have a good idea. And yeah, that's crazy. I would want to see us immediately reject this level, like no funny shit, like immediately. If not, we just want to stay below midnight, obviously, right? But once we're above it, then yeah, I'm pretty sure someone caught that shit, right? I was sticking them on the top side of the account too, so. With the bro, fuck you hoes throwing shade. In the hole, you on war, we gon' rage. Nah, I give me pain, I got force like a taste. So what I did, I was just waiting for 2 minute order blocks. So this shit was accumulating, I just waited for another order of this float, and then I just got it. Simple, like really simple shit. So you can get chopped up, you can get in here. But I don't know, because this might be the move of the day. I guess that's what you're working on a little longer, but I don't know. Meter rebalance here, so yeah, I definitely want to go see distribution lower. London low is such a fucking nice ass thing. If it's just like, well, reaching all time high, do you really want to hurt that? I'm more tend to be longer than short. So this scenario was a little iffy, right? Like I kind of went along, kind of didn't, but because we rejected the midnight opening, the 9:30, 8:30, it's just like I don't know. I just didn't like it. We're just so close to the goal. Now we have a bit deeper retracement to a 4 hour. I might even look for a long in the afternoon if I get a chance. And just wait till like around 2ish, and then just continue long, right? But you know, quick scalpy. It's great. It's great because now we're almost tie to tie with the other account. So we might just be literally 200k back to back, and then you know we'll feel numbers in there. You could only just go with it, you know, go with the flow. I'm gonna see what if Tyler took any trades. Oh, he's still trading. Did he take it though? Nah, he ain't taking it. Yeah. This is based on Lumi logic, bro. Like the only reason I take this is because of the opening level, right? It just makes sense. We're below. You obviously you want to stay below. You're strong and be above it. Stay above it, right? Logically speaking. But not just that. You want to speed with it. Like she said, it's a sprinting point, not the starting point. So that's literally why I got in here. That's why I'm like, I need to see immediate thinking in here too. Once we close below midnight, and then we went around, like, okay, this candle next time I need to see it distribute lower than we did, right? So. Yeah, I don't know. I might just wait until we more structure from the right side. We're attacking the south side. On the south side of the curve, right? So on the back side of the curve, I might get in from second leg of distribution. Because the thing is that it's also dope. Like you guys see we don't have a wick. What does this mean? We basically didn't have we didn't get a proper price formation, right? The candle. It's up low, high low. We didn't have a wick here, so this is looking like it's a 4 hour too. That's fine. So the chance of this order being come up and being tagged are really high today. So like I said, we get in here to this 5 hour business, stay above the upper quadrant of it. I'm looking for long today, but I'm probably gonna switch the other account though. Right? Yeah, read for sure. It usually integrates this shit, but it's just like I just know myself like when they're all time high and shit. Well, almost out. But all time high for ES is not for NQ. So in some way I do have an NQ divergence, but I'm not paying attention to this shit. We don't pay NQ divergence all time high. I'm not pretty radical. We just look for sell side, so above PD raise, and then say continue short long. Simple. That's what it is. I didn't even want to see all this shit. I've been ready for this shit. Next week or probably next Friday.
I knew the end was coming, shit was already wrong. I keep this shit 100, put my dogs on the run. All on the run. Come with it, he ain't having high like me. I'm fucking with a shot and she do what I say. Things that don't care that day. I be the bigger person, I'm gonna walk away.
Right, this one I care about some people. When we already did the damage, we do like this two-drive pattern. I'll probably just wait till it's 4 hours. If we don't trade to that, that's just such bad.
Gotta keep it clear, I ain't fucking with no lane. I be watching cause these buses ain't strange. Getting shit at 100, you can't go against the grain. Getting to that money and you know it in the thing.
I'm gonna wait and see what it is. Compare my thoughts. Yeah, I think it's just nice. Nice have that one.
keep scope. Tell me what you quote. If send it out, we'll clear out the If take 10, then this car give a fuck. Already know. Looking up to someone dead.
I kind of expected that.
It was coming, shit was already wrong. I keep this shit 100 for my dogs on the run.
Probably take it with like one hand.
Sitting up Mercedes about to push till it back. I'm telling you, she pretty with a pretty pussy cat. You wanna see her do it, she gon' do it for the rest. Do it for the rest. Do it for some money. I done got creative, I made something out of nothing. It ain't Halloween, but I could pull up in a pumpkin. Niggas really bucking, always making an exception. Don't care about your function.
I don't even think I'm start copy training these shit. I kind of like training them individually, treating them as separate, right? Because like mentally, like, I'm down with one, I'm down on both. So it's easier for me to be like, oh, I know this one, this fine, I need some stuff, and this again. So over on the up, so it's like, I'm probably gonna treat them different. Like I had the, I'm like, yo, let's copy trade this shit, bro. Mentally help me more. I'm this one's up, and the other one ain't touch it, so I'll probably push them up on this one.
Up to someone dead, knowledge to grow. I knew the end would come and shit was already wrong. I keep this shit.
Yeah, now it's slow. You have to begin to slow down on this. I might have just a move for the day, for the morning actually. So like what I'm paying attention to when I see is like, oh, look at the prior utilization of the prior. You see how here we didn't trade into it? I want to see it stay above that, right? Bearish. And that's what I'm starting to look at, like the 7 to 9 PD arrays that are falling between that. Because he's always like, you see him like just dragging random ass at fair value. Man, what the fuck is he doing? Like, why is it just so random? But he literally said it in the video. I don't know if you guys peeped it. He literally marked every single fair value gap that was used as support, crossed it or line to after opening, and then we use that as the opposite liquidity rate, as the opposite rate. So if it was used as resistance, it can be used as support or vice versa. So look, I'm just looking at this right now. I'm not really just, I'm just looking at what it does. Here we didn't use anything to it. That's why it's kind of like not as important. Like just say we would have tapped into it and used support here and then resistance here, but I'm just not down. We're still below midnight. We're still inversion, so you could also take the standard deviations. He said what is a negative 0.5, right? Standard deviation. So you take the high to the low. But I put that bitch out of them. In the AM, she left before PM. I'm a player, I'm far from a sim. Big on one of you, little bit of shrimp. Pack of hunters to go on the trip. So yeah, kind of with the 4 hour for right now. I definitely want to say bearish shit. I don't want to like licking on me like a rello. Stepping on shit like we're below midnight. We want to say below midnight, right? This is the move that that's truly the move. Then I don't want to see us chop on here. If we do, then I don't want to be in either ways. Alright, going quick price action. Oh here, okay. You see how we use it here? Let me see 2 minutes. Yeah, we actually did use it in 2 minutes. Nice. So you want to stay below this. Let me see if I can find it. Extend the PD rate, dude. And it's just at 7 too, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna be significant on. Let me see if I see shorter, because I know for a fact. Tanya took the same shit too. What do you say? Stay below PD, the PD rate, right? The upper quadrant. No, relax. There's an auto block. You can technically just keep it simple, and any auto block should not be disrespected. But when you start getting a little bit more like in the rabbit hole, you want to see like specific shit, not disrespect, right? We're below midnight conversion, auto block. So it's all about technically should be technically here to drag it to safe, but I really just want to stay below even this and even below this. Let's see if 1050 takes us lower. Just not down. That's him. When it's hit, like a rim. That's him. Put your effective rim. That's him. Bitch got it bust with no stem. Smoking get high as a blim. I think this fair value is just in the middle of nowhere. That's why I don't like taking fair value yet. I better have. I'm probably not even gonna take it long. I would only take as long as we take sweep some sort of liquidity, right? And look at this, bro. We're just probably gonna accumulate an higher time for some. Like I said, I'm fine. We're just waiting the afternoon today, and then we do comfortably for I'll go along that. Take a partial night midnight open in case we just want to chop around for the day. And the P is on fire, so. Been on for 3 years and got 5 or 6 properties. 9 or 10 cars and got 17 watches. Just signed a new deal and I'm back up in profit. Whole different logic, now in my pocket. Gain some more knowledge, thought I saw the lobby. Now everything turning robotic. I die before I go be a random too solid. Ain't thinking nothing else about it. You want 950 or 1050 might take us over. Or perhaps, like you said, it takes like 30 short term at least, and then just continue riding over. So maybe I could just be a 1 hour like this, and then immediate drop. But by then now, I don't really want to chop around. I hate being around chopping up trades. Nice projection around mid again. Just look at mid. Observe mid. Like, observe this shit. Nice. Look at that. You don't want to see this shit support it, because then it'll be the creation of node blocking. We want to see opposite. Erase, be disrespected ASAP Rocky. The same reason I told you guys here, I wanted to see this like immediately get disrespected, and that's why I added here, guys. I added to the short, by the way. I'm getting a little better with shorting, but still need to and I ain't like the sweep button. It's just the market right now. Guys, close above mid, below midnight. We want to say below midnight, guys. We want to. Like, you could technically have the stop loss here, like I said. To be like, okay, if I'm wrong, I'm 100% wrong. But if you really want to get a little bit more technical, a little bit more saucy with it, it wouldn't be here. But obviously, it would have been stopped down. So sometimes simplicity is key, right? This is like, you gotta know when to use it and when not to. Nice. Put this space in. There you go. There you go. Now 1050 macro. There you go. Should repeat for some awkward. But you gotta know what you're looking for and when to look for. I would probably start running that equity. Basically, I would take another stop, profit, another portion here. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful distribution. You can dodge a bullet, you can live life. Don't do wrong, but it feel right. My brother coming home in the real life. I stepped the shit alone, it was long nights. And I always know pressure bus pipes. Do that at the red light. Nigga, you gon' do it, better do it right. But look at that rejection midnight, but I'm saying midnight is like big life change for me. Midnight 9:30. 8:30 is sometimes, but that's not even we don't have anything on the bottom. Like, yo guys, take a partial once one of either or get it. Don't get greedy. It's not there we go, beautiful. Take a partial if you guys would. Good. I would take a partial. We're close to period day high as well. You guys know at all time highs, period day highs are used as rejection points, right? Like, you just want to stay above the previous daily high if we're truly bearish. I would take a partial there, I'm gonna lie. 950, I feel like I already did a job, so we might even start putting back into like short-term discount. And I wouldn't want to leave there. I would take a partial. Alright, let me just hunt this down though. So, you can dodge a bullet, you can live life. Don't do wrong, but it feel right. My brother coming home in the real life. I stepped the shit alone, it was long nights. And I always know pressure bus pipes. Just write this shit down, dude. I don't need this shit right now. But yeah, we're trying to get some of that stayed below when I immediately rejected it. Like, we don't want to spend much time there. And if we do, that's not a good thing. We're just probably accumulating more orders, and you're probably gonna get stopped out before continuing your way. So you gotta learn to pick up on these little tricks. Of course, that should take years. It's not something you can really teach. Whoa, what the? Oh my god, yeah, bro, that shit's going for that 4 hours. Whoa! I'm not going with the other combo. I just like that there's no wick on this camera. The thing is, like, bro, like, I feel like this was the truth for the market there, right? Like, this was the move. So, do I expect this to go down and go way up? No, not today. Not today. Not even tomorrow. Typically, that's Thursdays, right? Thursdays we get nice moves. That's the thing you want to risk. How we have NAP spot? It's like, I don't know if you can accumulate it and then tank it and then manipulate and go higher for the all-time high again. I don't know. Bro, people don't think of that, guys. Look at the closure like that. You cannot get more pressure like that. You could below here for sure, bro. Like, I wouldn't want to stop us to this one high right now. Even the rejection blocks. I don't want to just play around at the level, bro. It's ready to move. Get to it. So in other words, if I'm gonna trade, my shit would have been good. That never would have been hit, right?
I got leverage in my meetings, bills are closing off. Weezy pulled me up, a coffee got me dozing off. Leaving skid marks on the road, my spaceship taking
So yeah, we just got hit with none of those.
Say you trying to help me out. Say you give me.
But we're so close to the 4-hour Peter race, so I ain't gonna lie, bro. Dude, look how we let us just eat. Yo, how devious would it be if we just hit the hump instead? Like, have everybody come with Bears again and pick comes. Boom. That'd be crazy right now.
I'm with two bitches on California mattress. Started with nothing, now we at the top and now they hope we fall. Ain't showing no look, ain't get my trust, ain't got my back at all. Switch my number, cut up my phone, on one of us your calls. Me and my brody, none of us homies, you was not my dog. You was not my dog, and me and Freddy don't touch my paw. Spit it out on the hard thing to the pen, they suck my flaws. Shot my mug, get built to a boss. Cut from a different cloth. Hot by the nigga, ain't no not soft. Ain't gon' buy, get bought.
2 more good ones. Like 2 more good really ones, but I just can't let that shit get to my head. One of them is more like the chill back type of count, the other one more like A+, you know what I mean? And then there's top set, which is like only for like A+ as well. I'm using Lucid, bro. I also like Lucid. No, there's no trade and draw now. Well, end the day, but not when you trade. Same stupid. What's that shit called? Oh, what's that? That one that is very normal. It's very cheap.
10 times out of 10, niggas ain't know what I'm on. Told her forget my sins. Put my bitch in cone. You better get in your
okay, so just going to the high town, guys. You just want to see this Gallo for sure.
Anything, let's go home.
You want Peter is a big doesn't mean it can't be worked out, which is annoying, but
I've been handling out plates and all of my home. Jet from the States, I get euros from mates. The money get long. Hit it like Mace. Nigga, give me some space. I'm on my own. Flew out of the States. Got euros and 50s, I'm bringing them home. I come by the weight. I'm stacking these figures, I'm making it gross. Strawberries and grapes. She watching her figures, she keeping it toned. She come to my place. She riding that dick like a stripper pole. Don't wanna pick up a bag on my own. Putting this in sweat bag, whipping the bag, the two-tone. The money ran out of that bank, you going outside on your own. Nigga thought I had that bag, I'm back in that bag. And it's just plain and simple. I never blame no nigga. 10 out of 10, I stand 10 toes, and I ain't playing no more. Don't wanna hustle at work so well, I made the plan look bigger. Bitch, when I'm coming, they know damn well, I never tell no nigga.
New version. I might go with this one, brother. It's 200. We did sweep side.
10 times out of 10, niggas ain't know what I'm on. Told her forget my sins. Put my bitch in cone. You better get in your pen. Bought my mama a home. All my vibes are 10s. Anything, let's go home. Pick up the pace. Told them pick up their face. Get in that zone. Kept up the face. I've been handling out plates and all of my home. Jet from the States. I get euros from mates. The money get long. Hit it like Mace. Nigga, give me some space. I'm on my own.
If not, then you always just want to stay below the swing line. So if we clear the above here, I'll probably get in with one. And vice versa. The thing is just so fucking cool. I would really just hope things. I would really just fucking hope to come over and then look for long for sure.
Back at that bank with that car park. Styrofoam cups full of water.
But yeah,
fish
even
can
then,
swim with
like,
a big
you just
shark.
wanted, like,
She don't ain't blocking that left for mark. But she real was her no key to start. Used to get pops from the pull apart. Used to make plays on the boulevard.
Then I would look for.
I love you.
Longer, but I wouldn't really try to be the first buyer here, dude.
Eat more.
I'm gonna lie.
I can feel myself
I would only do
changing.
that when I'm spinning blue beforehand, but right now,
I'm changing the weather. How about that
just
Tesla with
see
me
the
in the
truth back,
Tesla?
right?
I could've
And
left us
especially
and fuck it and kept her. Crew all together, we deep like the shelter. You don't wanna pressure, my coat made a fella. She thought she was special, I was just a good tester. My cover is
yeah, we
tough,
did
I'm always
equal those
respectful. I
guys.
came out the ghetto and known to be careful. And it made bad that two-tone with the pillow. You ain't gotta push me, that made me a killer. I see where he looking, he hope I don't hit him. They can be this, I don't see a contender. I don't see it.
Versions. There we go. Enter with a buy stop.
I'm in back at that back with that car park. Styrofoam cups full of walk. The fish can't swim with the big sharks. Still on their block and I left a mark. That shit real wasn't no key to start. Used to get parts from the pull apart. Used to make plays on the boulevard. Forecasting, I'm changing the weather. Hop out that Tesla with me in the Tesla. I could've left us and fucked it and kept her. Flew all together, we beat like a shelter. Don't wanna pressure, my cold made it fell. But you thought you was special, I was just a good tester. My cover was successful, I'm always respectful. I came out again.
I'm gonna wait for that 5 minute block, okay?
I'm in back at that back with that car park. Styrofoam cups full of walk. The fish can't swim with the big sharks. Still on their block and I left a mark. That shit real wasn't no key to start. Used to get parts from the pull apart. Used to make plays on the boulevard. I'm in back at that back with that car park. Styrofoam cups full of walk. The fish can't swim with the big sharks. Still on their block and I left a mark. That shit real wasn't no key to start. Used to get parts from the pull apart. Used to make plays on the boulevard.
No close about 3. I want to see us like, and I mean like heavily body around the after. I'm just gonna wait 5 a.m. Let the shit breathe. Let the market think. Technically, I would still want to see lower, right? Technically, to the 4 hour value again, and then from there, so I go from my positions. So we're still below midnight as well for yes. So so yeah, I mean.
I get my money right. I gamble, I roll the dice. Speed, I roll like a motorbike. I strap like a Cobra bike. So high, I don't know the height. Go down when I board a flight. My diamonds hidden in the night. I probably wouldn't need a light. I sold a pet. I promise I trapped at the cul-de-sac. I wish I could bring all my homies back. I wish I could go caught the lot of jet. I locked up the police to my property. And my car, so I went bought another cat. Me and your bitch had a lot of sex. She got hit from the back like we had a wreck. She a freaky little snack with a water cat. Your 10 rats go to sex, don't bring nothing back. It was 50 a show, now it double that. I ain't been in the floor and you copy that. Shoot you your chest, that's a heart attack. Gelato and codeine, that's a starter pack. I pull up and come down like we're riding yet. All the SEC pill like the 90 crack. Yeah, I get my money right. I gamble, I roll the dice. Speed, I roll like a motorbike. I strap like a Cobra bike. So high, I don't know the height. Go down when I board a flight. My diamonds hidden in the night. I probably wouldn't need a light.
Stepping outside with the Rolex on. Bought a couple stocks off the Forex phone. Eliante with the ice cream cone. Sliding in the bag with the high beams on. Trap got babies like Infomio. When I'm sliding, I keep a stick. Rich and Mill on my fucking wrist. This that real, we don't cut the brick. Told y'all to slide on the ox. 16 with a headshot. My young nigga slimy. Dope got me Chinese. I make his bed rock. Shotty said she Lebanese. Right around 70. Pockets full of dead guap. Took the money out the sack. Put the X on his back. Now a nigga got a dead op. I put the money on his head, y'all.
I get my money right. I gamble, I roll the dice. Speed, I roll like a motorbike. I strap like a Cobra bike. So high, I don't know the height. Go down when I board a flight. My diamonds hidden in the night. I probably wouldn't need a light.
Again, it's still holding, bro. So this should take 10 minutes long yet. And after we get at least in 5 minutes. So
I double the racks, I double the I double my hat, I double the plaques, I double the rich nigga expensive. I can take her shopping. Rich nigga essential. Tongue port on my boxes. We can spend it no problem. I started from the bottom and I rose to the top. There's a whole nother column. Double up the Maybachs, hold on. Then they doubling back, hold on. W on my head. Double up on the racks, hold on. Double up on the pack. This shit stronger than threats, hold on. Double dose of that, yeah. Double up, that's a fact. I double the plaques. I double the racks. I'm going Saint Laurent, bitch knowing I'm going fashion. I'm going insane this mind, I made me 10 million on the ass. I'm going vintage tea, I had to get out of the casket. Shot expensive, take a shopping on my vessel. Know these bitches
So this one.
I'm having option, nigga. You know how I
check
came
it.
poppin'.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? What up, certified market killer? Wait, why are you speaking to me in Spanish, bro? The fuck? American. Get that damn right through your head, boy. I'm just kidding, bro. What's up, dude? What's up, bro? I'm just what's up, man? What's up, bro? I mean, you speak English, right? You said, Mark, why are you speaking to me in Spanish, bro? You're discriminating me, man. We have the same rights. Bro, the market fucks us both equally, bro. You have no right just because you speak English. Oh, that's funny, dude. He said, hola, ¿cómo estás? Oh, you funny guy. Oh, man. What's up, dude? I ain't really messaging that time, dude. I'm sorry if you say here, dude. You send this. I can't even see that no more, bro. Yo, YouTube got so weird, bro. Like with this. Yeah, like I said, you still want to look for sure. This shit's still hard, bro. It's just still. In 5, bro, I'm telling you guys, 5 minutes is the best for like continuation. Just leave that shit there. Leave it there and that's it. Let it go to either TP or not. But with the condition where we're in, like, you don't want to do that really yet, because the angle eyebrow, that would just mean you're looking for long time. Just come intuition, bro. It's really just if this and that, if this and that. You still want to say below midnight. That's what I'm saying. Now the opposite contrary. This is why it's like important to put your stop line point. Like it just has to invalidate your point completely. If you're wrong, you're completely wrong. You don't want to be like, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. You know, this has to say I'm wrong 100% of the time. So now I'm wrong. It's really that. It's really that. It's really just that. We gotta change this thing, guys. I'm going looking for long. Like simple as that. Like if this and that, if not this and all that. That was funny. What up, market maker?
I want this shit for forever. I won't get rich, I can fly anywhere.
Market
trying
maker.
to piece it together.
So you're the guy
that bro
that's
set up like bro, keep it head up. You know we gon' push like a pedal. Either they block like they want to the begin. Rock heavy metal. Rock stars, guitars, I hear.
Yeah, but it's just crazy. I
gotta be trim.
I feel like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can just see this as it's like likely to play out, but like the way it's gonna play out is gonna be annoying, bro. Like, we're just gonna be chopping around, go a little higher, chopping a little more, go higher, I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like this is when it comes to asking yourself, is it worth it? You know what I mean? Like, is it worth it? Like mentally as well, worth it to sit around with this. That's how I'm gonna manage my risk, right? Like, bro, like, I don't want to risk back what I just made, right? Like that's stupid. You just had a nice ass easy. I mean, pretty fucking easy and nice today. Compared to yesterday or the 2 days ago, bro, shit was stressful as fuck. But that's because I risked too much. I risked too much, and I knew that subconsciously. And that shit automatically began to play because like I wanted to remove my stop loss to break even quicker. You know, like, stop. Ideally, places where it shouldn't be.
We coast to coast in private.
Yeah, I don't know, because this is looking like a higher time for market maker sell model, right? Like accumulation, manipulation, and guess where you want to be part of distribution. Quick side of the market. So now this is just looking like it might just accumulate, vice versa. Accumulate, manipulate, distribution, right? Which is that 4 hour fair. Right? I don't know, Brian. I don't think I want to get in. I'm probably done for the day, bro. Especially this week's shit. Oh, it actually hasn't been shit. It's been so shit price. The money does not really reflect on market conditions in a weird way, right? Yeah, but we're just overextended, bro. We're just overextended. Oh, man. Let's only viewer today. No, come back. I'll change. It wasn't you. Oh shit, now we got a 1 hour change of state. Okay, that's not looking nice. That just means we're now more leaning bearish and bullish, at least now. Short term, at least. Alright, bro, I'm done. I don't think I want to get back on. Man, this market. We got what we have to do. We got a little cheese and run. I guess you see here, the little cut it fresh. Get your little cookies out. We got a pretty good piece. Again, just to reiterate, I was looking for long. I still am looking for long, but just not now. Right? Look at these beautiful liquidity levels, bro. That just means they're gonna engineer it to go lower to go higher. Right? Like, with that logic being said, right? Like, I took this on my second account, not really the main one, and look, it still paid out, bro. Like, I literally just risked so little and made. That's what I'm saying. Like, micros paid, bro. Point is, I wasn't part of this accumulation. I saw the distribution. I'm like, okay, we're below 10. At least short term, we're quick bears, right? Equal lows, beautiful equal lows. Midnight, right? Rejection. I got in with this 4-hour change of state. Like, this could just been the OT retracement. That's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna be very patient. I'm just gonna wait for a second to get distribution. OTE, not easy, but definitely bearable. Yeah, that's the thing you want to get from here. I don't want to do that. I want to wait for this change of state and then get in from there. Stop loss here, boom. And then literally something got in like 2, 4. After 4 minutes, that's the shooting me. I took a partial midnight open. Take partial. Take something out, right? Take a partial. It was a little bit more than 1 hour. And then I just let runners run for. I ain't hope for London, bro. I have for these lows. That's it. You just want to take your scope and scope. I'm just thinking, bro. Should I or should I not take it? Man, I made so much on Monday, bro. I'm gonna get this shit back. And we're below versions. I want to see more structure play on the right side. I'm done for the day, bro. Yeah, that was funny, bro. Yeah, I don't think he shorted. Oh, he can run a new video. Probably see that shit later. But yeah, I'm glad, bro. Like, he's so, bro. This guy is so fucking, bro. I ain't like, dude. Homie is the market. So beautiful. Homie is a market maker, bro. He must be exterminated. He knows too much. He is too powerful. Alright, bro. Yeah, I'm done, bro. I ain't like, this shit. I could just see where this shit's going. Like, it could go up, bro. Like, it might even just stop me. I'll break even and then go the way. Like, it's not worth the stress, but.
Fresh every day, no stylist, gonna keep this shit in pocket. Over sitting on coma with my Jones.
I'll probably be here. I'll probably work tomorrow, but I'm not gonna go crazy the rest of the week. Friday is probably a little different if I can, and that way I can't, then fuck it. Just wait till next week.
Oh, she from Bali. Pretty face of foreign, if she blow me like a Ducati.
Again, to me, this is not enough. This would only be enough manipulation. We're not at such a premium, but this shit is the thing that gets me to play, because this is all it takes to continue to drive an all-time high. Whatever. Fuck it.
Speak my name with thirsty niggas, some dogs, they just growling. Wake up, cut up a check, I'm working hard. It is finest. Miss Scotty, give me that itis. I'm going up, you ain't invited. She with me, I got it excited. Private investor, they keeping me silent. I knew I get rich from the knowledge. That whole shit we never acknowledge. Every day, no stylist, gonna keep this shit in.
It's called Gucci.